JJ, you're up first.
Hey, Jeff, how have the guys responded, I guess, from Sunday's practice and today's practice from being off a few days?
We all decided we're going to be a weatherman when we come back, JJ. It's supposed to be no chance of rain today, and we were out there in the drizzle and the clouds the entire morning. So, and our next profession, weatherman all the way, JJ. Now, they were good other than wet ball and wet ground and slip, all that kind of fun stuff, which we were not expecting. But they were good, a lot of energy, a lot of juice. It was easy to practice because it wasn't very hot. It was cloudy, but dealt with some wet stuff. That's about it.
Being able to have a few days off like that, I know it's not what you wanted, but do you think your guys will benefit from being able to have that rest?
There's no doubt. Just, change the pace, change the place, change the perspective. It's good for them just to get a little bit away and kind of see where we are. And it allowed us to do a little bit of self-scouting and reflecting. We tried to make it an open week as much as possible in that quick time. Obviously, it wasn't an open week because we had 3 physical padded practices. But, yeah, I think just that Friday and Saturday for the guys is probably good for them.
Okay, Greg.
You mentioned wanting to see that physicality in practice more when we talked last week. Did you see, a higher level of physicality and a little more intensity today since they had those couple days off?
They were physical today and they were Sunday. So I would say yes. That's always – we've been pretty good. Wednesday's been our tough day. Tomorrow will be a big key. We haven't been as sharp on Wednesdays. So it'll be interesting to see what we're like tomorrow.
Where's the group mentally? I imagine, having a game postponed at the last minute could kind of throw a wrench in the flow of the season. How's their focus level at this point?
I can barely hear Greg. Just one more time, Greg.
Yeah, sorry. I was just asking about the focus and the mentality of the team. I know when you have something like that game getting postponed unexpectedly, that could kind of throw them for a loop potentially. What have you seen just from the mental side with the players?
Yeah, we talked about it. It's one of our culture pieces of mental toughness. Control what you can control, trust the process. It's one of those times. I mean, UTEP did not practice this morning, so the kids, they see that on Twitter and they're wondering because about our status, and we got to control what we can control. And we had a team that could play today, and we got to practice, and we left the field injury free. So we're good one more day right now. So that's what we talked about when practice is over.
Do you know anything about that UTEP situation and why they didn't practice? I saw the same kind of report you did, but I don't know any.
No, I spoke to Dana last night, and we're both going to do our best to play Saturday if we can. They've been practicing, for us for 3 weeks now. So it could have just been and gave these guys a day off. I really don't know. I don't have any clue. He did not. There was no indication last night that there was any concerns about being able to play Saturday. Obviously, we all have concerns, because it could change with one test, but he's good to go as of last night. He was.
Along those lines, you said yesterday you were apprehensive about what the latest tests would show, just given that you had those couple of positives last week. Did you come through that round of testing okay, or what did you learn yesterday?
No, we did not. We had 2 more positives, so obviously we're dealing with contact tracing, and so that's where we are right now.
You guys were right on the fringe of, it seemed like, having enough guys to be able to play comfortably. Does this put that into jeopardy?
Yes, it does. But as of right now, we're just very thin that we'd be able to play right now.
So did it hit a different position group than maybe the other cases maybe? Is it spread out enough, or is that a factor?
It is spread out. Different position groups, yes. And we're getting some injured players back to help. So a multiple of things.
Okay, Hector, I saw your hand raised for a second. Did you still have a question?
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Coach. Greg covered it. It was regarding the kind of the abrupt report that came out of El Paso this morning, but Coach answered it by saying that he talked with their head coach last night.
Okay. Thanks, Hector.
Anything else for Coach Traylor? All right. Thanks. We'll get some players in here shortly.
Fingers crossed, man. Let's go play another ball game. God bless. Birds up.